Hey everybody, it's JT and we are going to go do a toy hunt video today. So we're going to visit one of my favorite little fishing holes. It's a pricey little antiquity store. They do things on consignment. So some of these booths that we'll see will have some very expensive prices on them. We're looking for the gold and the gems and something that's cheap and new, something I haven't seen yet. It is a little bit rainy outside today and I am driving right now, so we are going to put this thing away. We're going to get focused on our mission, and once we get there we'll have a little bit more fun. All right, take care guys. All right, people, well, we made it safe. We are where we're supposed to be. We are at the Rocky Hill Antiques. Yeah, Rocky Hill Antiques. It's a big size yellow barn that's right off the road on one of these little rural residentials, right outside of one of our neighboring towns called Exeter. And yeah, got some really cool stuff in there. The last time we were here, well, the last time I tried to do a video, I forgot to take these out of the ignition. So, yeah, that was a very long, lengthy, and very expensive trip. So I got these in hand, and we're going to go inside now before I forget and lay them down like I did last time. That was short and sweet. Grabbed my goodies, and now we're going to head back and we're going to show you what I picked up. Some real neat treasures. Well, everybody, we are back at home. We are safe in my box, and we're now going to go over some of the stuff that I have collected in today's little haul. So I got myself out in the cold and in the rain, and we made our destination, and we went to a cool little place that has some knickknacks. And that was just a few glimpses of a couple of booths. I mean, there are dozens upon dozens of booths, but about 3 or 4 of them have toys, and so I go back every couple of weeks, and this is what I found today. So, to get us started, I found these really cool Star Wars I want to say they're probably for Play-Doh or maybe even for Jello, but more than likely Play-Doh. And I found this one with Han Solo and Jabba the Hutt's #1. I forgot his name. Anyway, the guy that's got snakes for ears, and then the little tiny rat creature that was on Jabba the Hutt's lap. And so anyway, I thought about actually using these two for chocolates. So if you go to the store and you get some of these melting wafers, you can melt these really waxy chocolates, and then you can make something cool like that. And so anyway, I'll see how that turns out, but that's the intention of why I got them, and whether I actually do it or not. I just have never seen those before, so I had to grab them, and they were pretty cheap. I picked this animated series, Catwoman. She had no accessories, but I have a couple of things that she can have. I think I have a whip. I may even have a net, and a couple of cool little toy gems that she can have. But anyway, I don't have an animated Catwoman, and this is something that I've always liked in the cartoons, and I'm really happy to add this simple toy. I just picked up one of the newer editions of her in her suit. It comes with a head swap. I had that briefly in one of my past videos, but this is the original. And I don't think I ever bought her because they were probably like $8 or $9 back in the day. And $8 or $9, believe it or not, was a lot of money. So anyway, I picked her up for $2. And that's a $2 chuck I'll take any time of the day. So speaking of $2 chuck, I picked up this little mini Batman Micro Machine by Jada. So they're Micro Machines, but they're made by a totally different company. And anyway, this has the Joker-mobile, the Bat Cycle, and also the 70s version of the Batmobile. And it's a really cool little brand new, still in the package. You can still pick these up at like Target and Walmart. And I haven't really seen this particular one at Walmart for a while, so maybe it's off the shelf. Maybe they'll have a restock. But I'm sure Jada's going to milk this one for quite a while. But I think I already have one of these, so I'm going to double check on my wall. And if I do, I'll pop this one open. But for right now, it's self-contained and easy to put on the shelf. So anyway, cool. I like that. For $2.50, I think they go for probably about $5 or $6 in the store. So look at it like a clearance price. So I found this. How much? It still has a tag on it. It says, oh yeah, that's right, $3, and that was for this Build-A-Figure set. This is a Sharon Carter. Not really familiar with Sharon Carter. I'm not quite sure if, I think that's the daughter of Agent Carter. But anyway, this is a really poor conditioned box. It's nicked and frayed on every single corner, but it has the Build-A-Figure and it has a body. And I do believe that I have this toy already. I'm going to have to go through some of my other toys, because I think I pulled her out the other day. But it is an Agent body. And I'm going to see if I can just pop it out real quick. I like that. It's so much fun to do that. Came with a Build-A-Figure for an Onslaught that has the Red Skull's face on it, which I always thought was Professor Xavier and Magneto, but I must have missed that issue. And then here is an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. body for a female. This could probably even go for one of the other Marvel Legends, but if anything, you know, push come to shove, I can always swap the head and put her on somebody else's body. But anyway, for the price, not bad. That's the best clearance all day. And this particular toy you can't find on the shelf. You will not find this at any store right now because it is past due. So I was really stoked to get that at a really decent price. So anyway, I'll put her on the shelf with some of the other characters. I like to give her another gun, but then her other hand here has no hole. It's just a fist hand, and there wasn't any other accessories other than the Build-A-Figure. So anyway, maybe you can take a wrist from another figure, well, maybe boil and pop it, and you can probably swap hands with another female hand. All right, well, that's almost it. We're almost there. I like a little bit of reading literature. I mean, I'm not much of a reader, but I do like pictures when I read. And so I bought a couple of issues of comics. Most of these comic books that I'm going to show you are going to be about $1 to $2. I didn't pay any more than that. So there's probably about $20 worth of comics here. And we'll just go over them real quickly, okay? All right. First one is Conan. Conan, I like the artwork, I like the blades, and it is just a really cool storyline. I like the old vintage ones from the 70s and the 80s, but I'm always curious to know what some of the artists are rendering Conan these days and how they end up drawing. And then picked up this issue of The Darkness, which is another installment to my ongoing collection. And then I also have a couple of old comics. This one right here is about Buffalo Bill. And you can tell this one's an older one right there. And then got Annie Oakley, and these are Golden Key comics. So these are probably from about 50s and 60s. And I picked that one up pretty cheap. And then here's some Bonanza for $1. That's pretty cool. And we'll just go through them a little faster. Got another Bonanza. Oh, and another Bonanza. And then I found this Hulk issue. How much did I pay for him? Oh yeah, that's right, $2. Now he had other issues of the Hulk, and this one was the cheapest. The other Hulks were about $5, and this is like a supersized issue. So this is my I think my second issue of a Hulk that's that big for $2. But unfortunately, the other two that I saw were $5, and I'm not paying $5. And then I'm not a Mad collector. Now let's just get that out of the way. Cracked and Mad, the artists are really good. I like taking a peek at them every once in a while, but I'm not a collector of their issues at all. But you know, there might be some things coming up in the movies, and some things kind of hold an overall decade value, and the references that the Mad and Cracked make are sometimes issues that I like. I can resonate with a few of them. So anyway, the first one is Back to the Future. And so they make fun of both Marty and the Doc there. And so I picked that one up because this is an older issue. And then I picked this one up. This is making fun of the aliens. It's a funny issue there. Looks cool. Looking forward to see what's inside because they usually have a decent article. And here's a Star Wars. And why I picked this up is because this is a crossover between Star Wars and Mr. T. What's up with that? What's up with that? That is so bizarre. And then, of course, with the Justice League Flash movie coming out and Michael Keaton reprising his role as Batman, I thought it might be a smart idea to gobble up anything that has reference to the Tim Burton Batman. So even though Superman is a throw-off, but definitely that cowl right there is what some people may want in their collection, and I'll just see how that rides out. And then, of course, the last one is this one. That's not a knife. That's a knife. But it looks like Rambo, Crocodile Dundee, and then we got the Mad character in the middle with a fork. So anyway, those are a few of the things that I picked up today. But I have to say, those are all side trophies compared to this little tiny gem that I found, and that's this little tiny Godzilla. And I don't know where he came from, where you pick him up at or anything, but it is so small. It's not articulated at all. It's a static little piece. But I just really love this so much, and I picked it up for about $2. No. I picked this up for $3. I paid $3 for this little guy, which I would say is very expensive for a small figure. But given the what it is, you know, it's a little Godzilla. That's why it's $3. And so I'm glad it wasn't $5 because I think I would have had to have left it, and it would have bothered me for the rest of the day. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned. Stay tuned for the next video, because it's going to be a smash-up between two franchises, and it's going to be awesome. So anyway, stay tuned. Peace.